The beautiful San Timoteo Canyon lies south of Redlands in the San Bernardino Valley. The San Bernardino Valley, and potentially the canyon as well, were named by Father Francisco Dumetz when he came as a Catholic missionary in 1810. The area had already been occupied by the Cahuilla, I hope I'm saying that right, Indian tribe who had been here for many, many years. Apparently, it has always been a significant thoroughfare from the city of San Bernardino out west towards Beaumont and actually the Salton Sea, where people often went to collect salt, a highly valuable commodity. The creek itself has experienced a great deal of development over the years, with these periodic waterfalls built in. But in the rainy season, it can become a raging river. It's really impressive to see. In 1864, Nicholas Earp moved to San Timoteo Canyon with his 4 sons. Wyatt was 16 at the time, Morgan 13, and Warren was 9, while Virgil was actually in the military at the time. But stories say that Wyatt Earp used to ride shotgun down the road of San Timoteo Canyon. Well, it looks like at this point we have to leave the path that follows San Timoteo Canyon Creek and head up and do the walk on the side of the hill there. There's lots of on-off ramps along the way, so if you felt like going down and trying to walk along the water again, it's easy to do it. You can see lots of evidence of burros along here too, probably enjoying this water. Here's what the canyon wild burros look like from just across the road from where I'm standing. As I'll talk about later, this area of the world, the biome, is called chaparral, which is this rough brush that you see that grows. And often when you hear about fires in Southern California, it's often back in these canyons where that dry brush catches fire. When I've driven along this road, I've often wondered about this wooded section here. So I'm looking forward to diving in there and seeing what it's like. There's a part of the trail that you can take that kind of goes up a little higher. You can see that bicyclist way up there. That would give you a bit more of a panoramic view. You got to recognize how unusual this is to have a forest here in this area of Southern California, which is mostly chaparral. So this is especially unusual. Redlands has a legacy of citrus production, and just past the end of this trail, there's a huge citrus orchard. But with development, more and more of the citrus is being replaced with buildings. The trail then turns into this, quote, sensitive habitat area. So I guess this is an area you need to be particularly careful in. Once again, this is a chaparral area, but with the creek flowing through, look at these beautiful trees, just gorgeous. You can see the way this area is washed out is that this creek can actually become quite a river when the rainy season comes. And look at this, we even get a little bit of fall color. How beautiful. This hike is very accessible for most hikers. As you can see, the path is largely flat. You can go up to the higher point that I showed you earlier if you want, but if you stay below, it's pretty easy. Oh man, I love this beautiful big tree on the path. Just gorgeous. While you're out here in the canyon, it's not unusual to see coyotes and also beautiful red-tailed hawks. So once you hit this woods, it looks like you don't see the water again, probably till you emerge on the other side of the woods. When you're coming from the Alessandro roadside, there's this sign that shows the 2 different trails. The carriage trail goes up a little higher, not particularly difficult. You can get some better vista points, but the one that we took coming out here was the Coco Maricopa Trail, which was beautiful, by the water, by the forest. Really nice one to take. Another huge, beautiful tree. Wow. And they even got a bench. You can relax underneath it if you like. That's a cool old stump. Look at that old boy. Some beautiful fall colors. And once again, you can see how when that water starts to flow from the mountains in the rainy season, how it really can wash away the ground. There's our first glimpse of the water since we entered the area by the forest. This is unusual too. Haven't had this overhang, but look at this. Beautiful overhang in the shade, walking by the water. My goodness, how gorgeous is this? It's just amazing. One of the reasons why I keep talking about how beautiful this is you got to realize once again where you are. You're basically on the border with the desert. So to see the trees and whatever is just so beautiful. So if you're near the beginning at Alessandro side, then as you come around here, there's a public restroom in the back. Whereas if you came from the San Timoteo Canyon side over here, when you emerge, you will see there's that public restroom back there in the back. And here's a sign for that porta potty. So ultimately, you emerge out here, and this is the eastern side entrance at Alessandro Road. So just to give you a feel on where we are, Santa Ana, San Bernardino Riverside, we are right here. Here's the San Timoteo Canyon Creek. We picked it up right about here, and then we hiked all the way out to here. So you can see it's an important part of the Santa Ana River kind of watershed. All right, so here we are. We started back there at where San Timoteo Canyon Road kind of crosses the creek. We've gone about 4 miles, and this is the end point at Alessandro Road. So fun hike, lots of variety along the way. So really loved it. This was my first time doing it, and I really recommend it to you. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.